What's a sad truth you've come to accept? Serious. Just because someone is family doesn't mean they have your best interest in heart. Sometimes you're the annoying person everyone hates. You can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped. Life is unfair sometimes for no reason. The biggest pieces of shit will usually get away with it. Getting older, rusty, no longer able to do things I could when I was younger due to aging. My wife of 48 years has passed away and she is never coming back. And it about kills me. I hope that is not too serious. My 20s were wasted because I am too scared of making my family disappointed, angry with me. I did what they wanted, but now I'm unhappy with my life. Very few people in life will ever give a shit about you. That I lost about 10 years to depression and I will never get that time back. Friendships are like plants that have to be watered in order to stay alive. Sometimes we forget to water the plant or choose not to. Love can destroy your life just as much as it can brighten your life. You can go from waking up to the love of your life to waking up to the despair that they're gone. That I'm willing to settle for things rather than hurt anyone's feelings. You can do everything right and still fail. I really can't buy my old dog much more time. She's still happy and doing dog stuff. But she's losing weight and having a hard time getting around. I talked to a mobile vet about end-of-life planning for her, but I really don't want to accept it. I love my doggo. It's a big club. And you ain't in it. I will pretty much stay middle class all my life. No matter how hard I work. It's okay to be lonely. But if you are lonely and act like it, it can be one of the most potent social repellents. Most of us, and among them myself, will be forgotten. Your children will remember you. Your grandchildren might as well. Your great-grandchildren will maybe hear a story and see a picture of you. The generation after that might even still know your name. The one after that won't. And outside of your family no one will know or remember your name. Some researcher might stumble upon it one day. But even she won't remember it. And it will be as if you had never existed. I peaked in HS. I'm gonna die. Hard work does not equal success. You really can't trust anyone. Maybe immediate close family and your partner. But sometimes not even then. People are stupid. I will always have mental health problems considering I have a lifelong disorder that have been present since my first memories. However, there is still a chance I can survive through adulthood and live a decent life with them if things go right. I have been in therapy for many years and things are still shaky in regards to whether those two things will be possible. But without therapy I wouldn't be here to write this comment. You never stop worrying about your kids, no matter how grown up they are. Greed is the underlying cause of a lot of the world's suffering as it allows people to justify doing horrible things. I can never have another drink of alcohol. 6 years sober. The narcissists in your family will never give you the apology you deserve. Nobody cares about you unless they really know you. And even then it's a toss-up. It's both a freeing and kinda lonely realization. Since my brother died, no matter what happiness comes in my life, there will always be a hint of sadness that he's not here to share it with. Boom. People don't love you the same way you love them. I blew college by picking a major I was interested in rather than one that made money, and now I can never afford to fix that. I spent my 20s on a person who didn't deserve me. I hate that I can't get those young years back. Red flags are so fucking real. I'm so mad at myself. The overwhelming majority of people you meet only care about what you can provide or do for them, and will have no problem with abandoning or upgrading from you once you can't provide those things for them anymore. Very few people on this world will like you for you. I'm never going to get over losing my wife to cancer. Even though it was about 7.5 years ago. I still miss her daily. We married at 24 and she passed at 49. I still visit the cemetery pretty much every week. I've tried to date, but nothing's come of it. I'm done. The success of your future relationships is usually decided years before you get into them. By your current actions. That my family did in fact hurt me and it wasn't my fault. Nothing in life, ever, is truly in your control. The only control you have is how you think and react to it. I'll most likely never own a house. The justice system in the US is absolutely fucked and nobody is looking out for you. If a cop, judge, DA, anyone decides they wanna fuck up your entire life, they can and there's nothing you can do about it. Can't keep people around, they either use me or want me around cause they're bored. I'm gonna die in some cut-rate nursing home. Probably from a staph infection. I'll never be out of debt. Life is suffering. I can never stop after just one drink. I botched it. The whole life thing. Love isn't enough to make a relationship work. Being unable to handle getting dumped or initiating a breakup yourself can potentially doom you to the worst things relationships can bring to your life. Like a good third of adults are still essentially children in grown-up bodies. It doesn't how much you do for someone, they can and will walk out of your life. Let them. The middle class is being eradicated. And we have already lost too much power to do anything about it. Megacorp gonna megacorp. That my wife and I will most likely remain homeless for the next 30-40 years of our lives. Already been 10 years of living it. Working and never making ends meet. Always a health issue. Car problems, thefts, etc. Then you have the stigmas that come with it. That I must be crazy or on drugs to be homeless. When the reality is I have health issues and rents in Massachusetts are too high. No. I cannot just move away because of my health issues and the medical care I get here. It puts a strain on us constantly and my wife has stuck with me through this. You can really only count on yourself. Sometimes the people you love and trust the most just aren't going to be there for you. That I have to forgive myself for all the things that I never became. That whatever or whoever I am, should be and is enough. That I can never please every single person in my life. That my own happiness is the ultimate goal and actually is attainable. Every year, cost creep rises. Every year, my money is worth less. Every year, one more idiot is elected into an office. Every year, one more billion-dollar company gets $1 million slap on the wrist. If you're looking for a relationship to solve your problems, you are going to end up either being someone's project or taking on one of your own.